Welcome to the Cleveland Indians Bud Light FanCast booth. An exciting inning of Indians action described by you, the fan, from the FanCast booth at Jacobs Field. Proceeds from the Bud Light FanCast booth benefit Cleveland Indians charities, making a positive impact on the youth of Northeast Ohio by providing recreational and educational activities. Now let's take you up to the booth and watch the action on the field as we turn the mic over to this inning's announcers in the Bud Light Cleveland Indians FanCast booth.
Okay, here we go.
We have a late arriving crowd here.
Doesn't look as packed as usual.
That's late arriving.
The game's not even started yet.
The umpires are Brian Runge at home plate, Ian Lampu at first base, John Chulek at second base, who is the crew chief, and Rocky Rowe at third base.
Indians on a current 5-game win streak, trying to extend that against Johnny Oaks, Texas Rangers tonight. And it looks like we're ready to get underway.
Ricky Lada, the former Indian, will be batting in the 6th position and playing right
eighth for
field.
us. He batted 8th to 3rd. One replace of Kenny played for.
Did I call it right today or what? Tommy's DH and Seguy's first base.
That's true. Too bad Manny's not in the lineup though. Been hurt too much. And the Indians are taking the field now. Here we go. And Steve Woodard has had to take them on this year. Came over from the trade from the Brewers with Richie Sexton, Kane Davis, and Paul Brigden. Came over with Bob Wickman and Jason Beret, who's turning out to be a really good addition.
Yes, he is 2-0.
As an Indian, at least.
Yep.
Woodard in his first outing did pretty well against Baltimore in the day-night doubleheader just 2 weeks ago, I think. And they're taking their warm-ups. Last time we did the 7th inning. Steve Woodard's ERA this season is .596. He has 102 innings pitched, 102 and 2 innings pitched, 72 strikeouts, and his record overall is 1-8. And that's Steve Woodard. But in the last outing, I don't think he even got a decision because he only went 3 innings.
He only went 3 innings, and Charlie Manuel didn't want to take a chance on taking many further because he was a little rocky.
Yeah. That game ended up being 11-10 when Tommy hit the game-winning home run. That blasting right, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It lasted like 11:30 at night. Okay, Luis Alcea is going to lead it off. He looks like he's on the on-deck circle right now, or getting ready to go in. As soon as Woodard's done taking his warm-up pitches. And he looks pretty good. Throw down. And Ian's making a lot of Scouting report on Steve Woodard is
he's fastball, a changeup, and sort of a slurve, and he must throw the fastball for a strike.
I'm gonna let this microphone up. Okay, Luis Alcea is going to lead it off. On the season, he's batting .294. He has 3 homers and 47 RBIs, playing second base, and the Rangers record 52-57. They're in last place in the AL West.
Franz playing in short at the 3rd.
The pitch is a strike in the outside corner. We are underway now. Okay. That is a ball. Check the swing. One on the count. Top of the first, nobody out. First batter, the pitch. He skies it to left and on the run.
That's Cordero in left field.
Cordero on the run and makes the catch. Second time around as an Indian. Last year was an Indian, but came over in the Alex Ramirez and Enrique Wilson deal. I wouldn't have minded for Enrique Wilson, but Alex Ramirez was pretty good. Supposed to be at least. Okay, Frank Catalanato steps in, DHing today. 394 average, 6 home runs, and 22 RBIs. The pitch is a strike in the inside corner. So Woodward doing very good right now, but it's only the first inning. The pitch is a outside corner strike.
Seems that Mr. Runge has a wide strike zone so far in the first inning.
Well, that's going to help some people, at least. All right, so the 0-2 pitch.
It's a little high.
Check this swing, too.
It's a little high.
Yep. And Rusty Greer's coming out on deck. The pitch is popped up to deep, shallow right field, actually. Incoming is Selby, and he makes the catch. And yes, that is Selby in right field.
Deep, shallow right field, huh?
No, middle
That's
right
good.
field at least.
You got to watch the ball.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know where it's going.
Hey, it looks like we might have a 1-2-3 inning here, which would be a good start for
Steve Woodward.
Woodward.
All right, Rusty Greer steps in. 283 average and four home runs and 40 RBIs. Playing left, 2 outs, and outside corner strike. All
Seems
right.
that Woodward is getting his first pitches over, and that's a good sign.
Very good sign. And last time in his outing, he won. Oh, and that looks like a little outside. Oh, in his last outing, he only struck out 2 through 3 in a third inning. The next pitch by him, he grounds it to Segui, takes it himself, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. All right. So Woodward is off to a very good start, and the Cleveland Indians will be coming up against Rick Helling. This is much nicer. Let's see if the Indians can do any damage now. The Rangers coming out to take the field. Lofton, here's the lineups. Kenny Lofton batting first. You want to do some lineups then?
No, you can go into it.
Okay. Number 7, Kenny Lofton in center, hitting 255 on the year, 7 homers and 37 RBIs. Skell's playing short. The past couple of days he's had to come up later in the game or come out during the game because
Yeah, and about with the flu.
yeah, he wasn't feeling bad. But it looks like he's doing better. And batting, he will be batting second, hitting 283 with 6 homers and 44 RBIs in the year. Batting third with a great game yesterday. He had two solo home runs to help the Tribe win 5-2 yesterday's game against Anaheim on the sweep, which kept the Indians going at a 5-game win streak. His 274 batting average, 13 homers and 48 RBIs, playing second. And Jim Thome hitting fourth today for the second day in a row. Hitting 288 with 30 homers in that monster blast on Saturday night. That monster blast Friday night against the Angels, which put Troy Percival on the DL. It seems that Troy Percival just has not had a good career against the Indians. Only 1-7.
Yeah, maybe he ought to come and play for the Indians instead. He wouldn't have that problem.
I know. Actually, we did try to get him in a deal, I think, a couple years ago. And batting fifth, playing first today, David Segui, hitting 340. 13 home runs and 62 RBIs. And Will Cordero's batting sixth.
Okay, the scouting report on Helling is a fastball and a cut fastball and a curve. He'll face Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton's coming to the plate now. And
Third
Will
baseman
Cordero
Michael Lamb is in
short.
about 4 steps.
And the second, and it looks like the shortstop Royce Clayton was playing on the grass a minute ago, but moved in. Third baseman's laying very in. Michael Lamb playing in on the first pitch by Helling.
Outside,
Ball one.
ball 1.
All right, that's good. Helling Helling this year is 13-7 with 382 RBI, 382 earned run average. Pitch is outside. Kenny Shaw's bunt, but brings it back, and it's 2-0. So far in this homestand, Kenny Lofton is 6 for 14 with a double and 3 runs scored, and he swings and a miss. 2-1 now. And the rest of the Indians lineup, Cordero will be hitting 6th, hitting 200, with no home runs as an Indian yet, and 3 RBIs. The pitch.
Good
He
bunt
bunts
down
it
the
foul,
third base
but
line. It's going to be a close play. He's going to get him. He's out by a step.
yeah, smart move by Lamb though, playing in like that though, because the bunt probably was on for Kenny, because this whole homestand he's been bunting a lot.
Has to break out of his streak, or his slump. He bunted some to get a couple hits going.
And it worked too. So Travis Fryman hitting 7th.
He bunted that pitch just a little bit too hard.
Omar Vizquel coming to the plate. The pitch by Helling is outside corner, strike. Again, Michael Lamb playing in, the third baseman for Texas. So there's 1 out now. Second pitch to Omar. It's an outside corner again. 0-2 on Omar. No, Omar better start protecting. Otherwise, this might be a quick inning for us. Oh no. All right, the 0-2 pitch. He flies it, but foul.
Up near the terrace room.
Yep.
Just below it.
I wonder if it ever hit the glass up there.
No, that glass won't break.
You don't think?
Nope.
So Fryman will be hitting 7th, hitting 315, 15 home runs on the year, 66 RBIs, and the 0-2 pitch from Helling. Outside and high. Too bad for the Texas Rangers that Ivan Rodriguez went down, and 2 weeks ago, Dad, on a broken thumb on the bat of Mo Vaughn. So Bill Houseman will be playing pitch. It seemed to be a little outside.
A little high, too.
Yeah. So, and Bill Selby will be batting 7th, playing right, 333 average and 1 RBI. The 2-2 pitch by Helling is coming in now. He hits one after a base hit. All right. So this inning maybe made a little longer. So Robbie Alomar stepped up to the plate yesterday with 2 home runs and completing on the sweep against Anaheim. Bill Selby Sandy Alomar bat 8th, bat 9th, hitting 313 with 6 homers and 28 RBIs. Okay, that finishes the lineup. And Robbie Alomar stepping into the plate, as I mentioned, 2 home runs yesterday's game. Of course, that one was.
Let's see if we can make it a third one.
Yeah, in 2 games, 3 in 2 games.
Outside corner, strike one on Robbie.
You know, I'd be surprised if Omar takes off again this time.
Could be. Good count for him to run.
Yeah. Houseman's done pretty well, though, with 2 home runs already. Not making up for the bat, but the fielding, yes. Pitch is outside and high. So
I'm sorry, 1-1.
1-1, Dad. 1 out, and the Indians do have the first hit. Uh-oh. Okay. Looks in for a sign. He gets the pitch.
Vizquel leaning.
Not a very big lead.
Go. It's outside and high.
Yeah, 2-1.
It is now 2-1.
All right, maybe we'll have another big inning here. Ricky Lada is the former Indian who got traded for David Segui just before the break. What a bummer for him. No good.
And the 2-1 pitch. Yep.
And now he picks off. He makes a move back to first, but Omar is back standing. Robbie Alomar stand against now has the 2-1 is ahead in the count, 2-1. Ryan Orange's restriction must be pretty wide, calling the inside and outside corners today. Nothing high or low. Strike though. The pitch. Omar
another outside pitch, 3-1.
3-1. All right, Robbie, maybe we should take this pitch just in case, you know. Unless he likes him, it's good.
Well, I don't think a 3-1 count. I don't think This guy will be running.
Definitely not. You don't want to
My
take
guess is that Alomar, if he sees a good pitch, is going to go after it.
Well, you don't want to take yourself out of a big inning. And Omar does go. Omar goes,
Omar
and
was
Robbie
running. It was fouled back. It was to hit and run.
go 2-2. Yeah, hit and run must have been on.
3-2 now.
The Indians still on that 5-game win streak.
Let's see if they keep Vizquel running on this pitch to try to avoid the double play.
Well, I hope not, because, well, maybe if they do, and he can break up the double play in case it happens.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah, I think so. All right, the count is full. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Omar's running,
and it's another foul ball.
Fouls it off.
Almost into the upper deck.
Yep, 90 miles an hour by reaching the clock for Helen. I can see Mike Keegan from here. You see him in the sunglasses? I can see him right over in that next booth.
Yeah.
To booth sound. Tommy on deck. There's Charlie Manuel standing in the dugout.
3-2. We'll see if Vizquel is running again. My guess is he is. There he goes.
Pitches another foul ball. That's going to be in the upper deck.
Yep.
Another 90 miles.
Up. Bad play. Somebody in the upper deck couldn't handle it. Air upper deck.
So the count is full on Robbie here in the bottom of the first.
Omar's getting a little more exercise in there. The past 3 pitches have been fouled off.
Yeah.
Omar won't have to do any sprints tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe man of the line.
The next 3-2 pitch.
The fourth 3-2 pitch of the at bat.
Vizquel's going to be running again.
Yes,
he is. And there's a fly ball to left field.
It's not going to go anywhere.
And coming in is, who is that, Lada? Left field?
Greer.
No, that would be Greer, and he puts it away.
2 outs. Oh no, our inning's almost over. We're not doing good this time.
Oh well.
But maybe our luck will change. With Tommy coming to the plate. This feels really great to be in the
batting 288, 30 home runs, 72 RBIs. And he was 6 for 12 during the Angel series with 2 home runs, including that one on Friday night that won the game and beat Percival again.
Percival needs to play for the Indians, I swear, because he just can't.
Looks like the flag is bowling out to right field. And the pitch is low and inside.
Tommy going in fourth slot hole when Manny is out. It's been unfortunate for the Indians because of the loss of so many pitchers that could have made us healthful this year. Nagy and Cologne.
Yeah, but the fact we're only 3 games out of the wild card team says a lot about this team.
Yeah. We still have a shot at this thing. It's only September. No, it's actually August.
It's another pitch. It's inside, 2-0.
We'll be deciding the division.
Tommy should have a good pitch to hit here.
Yes. He's usually a late count hitter. In fact, off of Percival on Saturday night, it was Friday night.
Helling with the 2-0 pitch.
It was a 3-1 pitch.
There's the pitch, and there's a line drive in the middle. Base hit. Vizquel's going to hit second. He's going to go for third. And he's going to test the arm of. He's in there sliding. And it's first and third.
Unfortunately for the Rangers, Gabe Kapler's arm was not enough to slow down Omar. All right, so that keeps City alive.
2-1 and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And David Segui, one of the hitters the Indians acquired from Texas, and has a history of getting his bat on the ball and not striking out.
Yes, he does. He usually doesn't strike out that much. Let's see if we can find some individual stuff. Let's see here.
Okay, we need a clutch 2-out base hit here. And it's going to be inside, and it gets away from Hasselman, but nobody advances, and it's 1-0.
Hasselman's done a good job in place of Ivan lately.
It's Ivan Rodriguez, not Ivan.
Whatever. Pudge then. On deck is Will Cordero, the second time around for the Indian. He's an Indian. David Ski with that elbow pad around his left elbow. Tommy, not a very big leadoff at first. Not being held by Palmero. He's playing in front of the bag. And
Segui has yet to hit a home run here with the Indians.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
He hit a grand slam.
Oh, he did, didn't he? That's
against the Orioles, and then he hit a 2-run homer.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Inside, count is 1-1.
All right.
Vizquel dancing down the line at third base, trying to...
Current 9-game hit streak for Segui. 2 home runs and 5 runs batted in last week.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to Segui.
He hits
And
it.
it's a blooper at second base, and he's got
That's the inning.
That's the
Darn it, nothing for us this inning. That'll end it for us, and we're going to give it over to somebody else. This